It sells out every year, and you can imagine why. It's the classic train that goes around and around and around that Christmas tree. It also can go through the middle of the tree, which makes it even more special. But here we have it. Oh boy, you know, if you went straight to Mr. Christmas and their website, you'd spend $120. Our price is $40 less. And look at this. We've kind of just done a bare bone version here to show you how it kind of rocks and rolls, and it makes it so realistic. But we're gonna show you what it looks like around the tree too, because this really is what all of us think about. When you think about Christmas, a train running around the tree is like everybody's dream. This is awesome, Meryl. I know we only have about 600 or 700 of these available.
Oh my goodness, Callie, this is such a special item. So what we've done here is you can have it running around the base of your tree, which is a classic train set. Everybody needs one. This set does that as well. But what is so unique about this is that it can also run around the middle of your tree. So I love how you have it set up there because it's actually super easy to see how it works. It's got those spokes that actually it attaches to the center pole or the trunk of your Christmas tree, and then you can have it going around the center of your tree. So this is so much different from any other train because it's got this functionality. And when you see it coming through the middle of your tree like this, it is such magic. So if you're somebody that puts all your gifts at the bottom, and there's the sound, Callie. How fun is that? You have the option for the sound or the option without. It has all those real train sounds that go with it as well. It's got that light right in front there, leading the way, sort of like the Polar Express. I love it. It's got 3 cars. It runs on 4 AA batteries, so it's super easy to operate. It's got that real movement around each and every wheel as it circles. But this is such a special piece, I think, for so many of us. If you have a child who loves trains, if you're an adult who loves trains, if you read books about trains and just love Christmas, it makes you think of trains immediately. This is such a wonderful item. We've sold out of it every year we've had it. People have just loved being able to have the option of having it in the center of their tree, not only at the base of their tree. It just makes it that much more exciting and magical.
Right? It really does. There's the main, I love that there's a coal train, and then there's the caboose in the back. Merry Christmas. Reminds me of that fabulous Christmas movie that we look forward to watching every single year as a tradition. Yeah, it's just, I love the sounds. I'm gonna do that again. Listen, watch this. Choo-choo train in action. Look
Isn't
at
that sweet? Yes, so so you have the option for the sound and the option without the sound. And then you also have 2 other options, Callie. It can run continuously, or if you press the button on top, if you press the button on top one time, it'll run around, basically around the track one time and stop. If you press the button on the top twice, it'll run continuously. So you do have a couple of options there as well in terms of whether you just want it to be sort of a push and play or if you want it to run continuously.
And as we're watching this, Meryl, I know we talk about how it goes around the tree, but it can also go in the middle of the tree. How does that work?
Right. So it can go in the middle of the tree because as you have it set there in your set, you can see it's got all of those spokes.
Yeah.
So it actually attaches to the trunk or the center of your tree. Right in the center there, you'll see that hole. And that's where the trunk of your tree is. So yes, exactly. And then it's got these spokes so that it comes out and they all support the train, as do the branches on your tree. So all of it will give a little support. I love that shot. So just picture your tree in the center of this, and this doesn't have to be at the base of your tree. That's what's so magic. this can run in the center of your tree. And I love the idea of mid-tree animation, Callie. We have a bunch of products that do this. It is that department store window kind of item, right? Where you say, oh my goodness, I've never seen a train that runs through the center of the tree. Maybe you've seen a train at the base of the tree. Maybe you've seen trains running, through the track, whatever. But this is, see how it's set up here in the center of the tree. That is how this is so magical. That is what makes this so different from other train sets. And you just, you set it up, you have those spokes to support the track if it is set up in the center of your tree, and then it will run around and you have the choice for one time or continuous.
I love this. I love this.
And the sounds or without.
We are down to our final couple hundred, folks, if you're just tuning in.
Oh,
this
wow.
sells out every year. It's going to be absolutely selling out again. This is your chance to do it. You'll have it to be able to put it around the tree. A lot of us like to set up Christmas early. Maybe a lot of us set it up on Thanksgiving or the day after Thanksgiving and enjoy the weeks of the holidays leading up to the actual event. And then to be able to kind of fill in the spots or the holes with your presents around it and create that Christmas magic. That something like this, the sounds of the train and even just the sights of the train, with or without the music, I just think it is something that captivates us. Thank you for your orders on this. We are down to final quantities. A couple hundred to go. 664689 is the item number. So there's much more to come. In fact, every day there's so much specialness going on at HSN. On Saturday mornings, for example, Alice, my best friend in the world, and I have this really fun show from 10 a.m. until noon Eastern time. And we always put together, you never know, lots of special favorites. And we're kind of finalizing our lineup for this Saturday. I hope you can tune in. It's always fun to spend time with a friend and shop with friends. And we certainly consider you our friends as well. But we're going to move into our final item of this hour of Mr. Christmas before the launch of a new day and a new Today special from Naturalizer. And they're right here, these awesome nutcrackers. Oh my gosh, these are 2 feet high. They're